Good morning. I just remembered that I had a dream last night that I was like going to a new class and we were waiting for the door to be opened, and I was going with one of my friends and the teacher was all rude and stuff, and she opens the door and the seats are like kind of like a U, and you know, it just faces the front of the class, and by every seat is a different Pete's drink. I think I've officially gone crazy. Each seat had a different type of Pete's drink. There was like salted caramel, cold brew, hot, pumpkin latte. I remember in the dream specifically, I went around the entire table looking specifically for a pumpkin latte. But that being said, I have already called Pete's this morning and I just wanted to make sure they're open because you never know. But they are open regular hours, so it's my lucky day and I'm gonna get a hot pumpkin latte. So I just came to Pete's. I'm gonna go get a pumpkin latte, the one that I have been dreaming of last night apparently. But most of my mornings, I would say today's a little bit different because it's Labor Day, but a lot of times I love to start my mornings. Obviously I don't go and get Pete's coffee every morning. I make coffee at home, but because it's Labor Day, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go get coffee. Usually wake up in the mornings. I will wake up pretty early. I slept in today because it's Labor Day. You know, Labor Day is just giving us all an excuse. Sometimes we'll just kind of fix up the house just to get my mind feeling like clear, and then I will make myself a cup of coffee. And a lot of times I have this tendency to multitask. Like if I'm making coffee and I'm waiting for the water to boil for AeroPress, say, I will like run and go do something else or fix the laundry or something. I think that like society thinks multitasking and just doing multiple things at once is best, but I hate that, honestly. Lately, I've been hating that concept because you just feel so divided and you feel like you just did multiple things, but you weren't even present in any of those things, so you didn't get to enjoy the process. So I've been really learning to enjoy the process and take it one step at a time. If I'm doing AeroPress, if I'm making myself coffee, I'm fully present. That's what I'm doing. I'm not on my phone. I'm not thinking about what else I could be doing, killing time. I'm just there. And then I make my coffee and I go over to my couch and I light a candle and I read. A lot of times I will do devotionals and just like read through the Bible because that's what I love, and I love spending time with the Lord. And I'll put in AirPods, I'll play some music, some calming or instrumental music, just write down my dreams and thoughts and visions and just dream with him. And then I will read a book. But I've been reading The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry by John Mark Comer. So I've been reading this book and it's really been teaching me to be present and slow down. And I either go to work if those are my work days, or if it's my days off, then I'm doing other things. Like I love to film, I love to do some real estate. I'm still doing some real estate back at home, and so I just kind of focus on other things and just do things I enjoy. So yeah, but today's a little bit different. It's Labor Day and I am going to grab coffee. Then we're gonna go for a walk. So let's go for a walk. Yeah, going on walks is absolutely amazing for your body, but also just your mind. Just clear your mind. I feel like for me personally, going to the gym was never something that I found like people get that like high or like really good feeling after the gym. I feel like I never got that or experienced that, but on a walk for sure, I feel like that is definitely a thing for me. Oh, that was so nice. I got out of the car and the breeze from the ocean just like felt so nostalgic for some reason. But I got my coffee this morning, went for a walk. I'm gonna stop by the store and get a few ingredients to make myself a little scrambled egg tomato toast. What I usually do is I toast a piece of sourdough bread and then I scramble some eggs. I usually do 2 eggs if I'm really hungry, or just 1 if I'm like not that hungry. I'll probably do 2 since it's already the afternoon. And then I don't really drink that much milk, and neither does Simon. So I just got like a little bottle of milk. I'll put a little bit of milk in the scrambled, and then I'll add pepper, salt, paprika, anything else. I usually do Cajun, but I don't have Cajun right now. But like anything else that I feel like would be kind of good. And then I'll do a little bit of shredded cheese sometimes. Once the sourdough's done, I will put some cream cheese. I got chive and onion cream cheese because it sounded good. So I'll put the toasted sourdough, then the cream cheese, and then I sprinkle some everything but the bagel seasoning. And then I put some of the scrambled egg mixture on top. And then I cut up some tomatoes. I usually do like these size tomatoes because it's just like a perfect little size. But I usually slice like 1 tomato and I put it all over the top of the sandwich. And then I sprinkle it with some more everything but the bagel seasoning. And it turns out to be such a good piece of toast. Dude, I'm so excited for this. I have not had this in so long. Bro, this is so good. So good. I really need to reset the house, at least like the main area, because I don't know what happened, but this weekend we chilled so hard that there's just like stuff all over the counters and it just like does not make me feel good. So I'm gonna like clean up the space really quick. I know it's Labor Day, we wanna get out, it's so nice outside. So obviously I'm not gonna like do like a deep clean, just like kind of clear the space, make it feel fresh, and then I'll do more deep clean later this week. Okay, so I have cleaned up the space a little bit. Obviously, if you saw it before, kind of crazy. But I did the dishes, dishwasher's going. I'm not even kidding you. That sandwich was so good, so simple, but so amazing. And I'm just gonna have a little yogurt. Oh my gosh. Well, it just fell somewhere, but I'm gonna have some yogurt with granola, homemade granola that my sister made. I'm really excited, but yeah, this is usually how my mornings go. I just focus on doing certain things that, number one, clear my mind, because I personally deviate more towards overthinking everything in life, and I feel like going on a walk really detoxes my mind of that and helps me to just focus on things that are important and to be present and not to be overwhelmed by thinking about the future or things that I want or things that I want to change, but just being present with where I am right now. So I feel like walks really do that for me, and they're also a great source of energy booster, especially in the mornings when you're feeling muggy and tired and you don't want to do anything. I feel like walks really just give you such a boost of natural energy. And yeah, I always love to enjoy a cup of coffee. Coffee truly makes me so happy. It sounds so cringe, but it really does. It really does give me a sense of happiness. And so I love to either make coffee, you know, on the weekends, maybe go get some. But then, you know, I love to eat something homemade and a breakfast that's just very full of a lot of good things. I'm not like the healthiest guru, but I do know what makes my body feel good, and I feel like a really good egg sandwich like that, and I also add like sometimes avocado, sometimes cucumber, and just add a lot of veggies. And there's obviously healthier ways to make that sandwich, but that's just something I've been doing and I've been loving it. So yeah, eating something that just gives me lots of energy, that is also makes my body feel really good, is something important to me. And then I will cozy up on the couch with a blanket, read my book for 15 minutes usually, and then I will do devos and just like really be present with my soul and what's happening in my soul and how I'm feeling, because at the end of the day, if your soul is doing well, then your outward is just gonna duplicate that. And so yeah, that's kind of what my mornings look like. It's a fun enter into this new season of fall, and I am super excited for just the coziness, but also to spend fall in my dream state. So I think it's gonna be a really exciting season. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next video. And don't forget to like this video, comment something you loved about it, or what works for you, what your morning routines look like. There's always more to come.